wanted to get you a little video of Mookie, show you how well he's doing on his heel position. So we came down here to Smith's today. We've mainly just been walking in the neighborhood, but we're adding a little bit of distraction. So I like to get these dogs exposed to things because I feel like for him, especially in most dogs, he has what we call the impulsive problem, where something exciting happens and he just reacts based on impulse. And so what I'm doing here is I'm making him heel with me, even though we have people with shopping carts and there's kids and there's not other dogs, but we have that in the neighborhood. But there's lots of distractions, and he's got to pay more attention to me as people are going in and out of the store here. So there's definitely some things that are new for him in his environment. Like occasionally there'll be a new person that's suspicious, makes him suspicious. So kind of what he's doing right here is he's trying to fixate, and I'm just saying you have to heel. And occasionally it's just kind of that excitement where he's jumping. And so both of those are forms of what we call reactivity. So reactivity basically can take many forms. It's just a dog reacting to the environment that they're put in. So whether that's due to excitement, and so they start to jump, whether that's due to nervousness, and so they start to flee, or they start to bark because the doorbell's ringing, whatever it is, it's all reactivity. And so my goal with him is, as we work on this obedience, sorry if I'm making you dizzy in the video here, but I'm giving him a ton of direction. I'm saying, you're not paying attention to me, you're disengaging, you have to fix it. If I make him fix it, it's a lot better for his ability to maintain this position for longer periods of time, because I'm not just sitting here nagging him constantly. He has to do the work to get into position. We've got lots of people out. It's, we're almost entering into the weekend. And so it's a busy time. We're right where prescriptions are getting picked up too. And so there's lots of cars and lots of people. But we want to create more of a neutral tone. And how we do that, I'm going to have him sit next to me here, is we work on the obedience. So when he comes out, he's in a command, whether that's heel, sit, down, or even a place command. And he has to hold these positions despite the environment changing, shifting, which is going to help the impulse control, because what happens is something in the environment shifts. He wants to respond. He wants to act on how he's feeling. And I'm telling him, no, you have to heel. No, you have to come. No, you have to sit, despite those things. And so it creates a dog that can walk better on the leash. It creates a dog that is less impulsive when people come over or when people pet him. He's not jumping as much. And so we've been working a lot on the jumping. He's very bouncy. Like you were saying, he likes to live on his 2 back feet. And so the jumping has gotten better. Heel. And the heel is getting better. So we're just proofing. We're doing what we've been working on at home, and we're coming out into the real world and making sure he can do it here. I'm not necessarily worried about mileage. We just come to a spot and we work on his ability to maintain this focus. So it's really important for us to do those things, because dogs are so situational, where they start to, good boy, they start to learn very quickly, I only have to heel in this context with this person. And so we want to make sure that we're generalizing a lot of his behaviors, but he's doing really good. I'm really proud of his progress so far. Good job, Mookie. Good boy. So some other things I'm doing to help not have so much reactivity is just having him sit and process. So I like coming outside of Smith's because most of the time people are on a mission to go shopping and they're not here to pet the dog. And that's really important when I'm creating more of a neutral context with Mookie, where I want him to come out and realize, hey, like, we're not here to jump on people, and you also don't need to be worried if something makes you nervous and uncomfortable, because nothing bad is going to happen to you, because he kind of has those 2 modes. And so we have lots of different types of people. Sometimes people are have a hat on, or just different things that he's just not quite seen. And so good, I want him to pay more attention to us and work, kind of be more responsive to what I'm asking. So right now I'm just asking for a sit, and this is an implied stay. So I'm not saying the word stay, I just say Mookie sit, and it's implied. It's not hot yet. He's panting more because it's a little bit stressful. So this is first thing in the morning. The store's just opened up. And sit. Good boy. And if he breaks, we just reiterate the sit, and this day will come the more consistent we are. So it's stressful to be still for him. He's a busybody, so being still is harder. When I put him in the heel, he relaxes more because it's easier, which every dog is a little different. Sometimes the heel for some dogs is harder and being still is easier. And so we just work on what we need to and make sure we can have him grow through pushing him out of his comfort zone a little bit, working on that impulse control. Mookie, heel. Good boy. I like this area up in here because we're right between the two doors, but there's still some people that are doing some shopping, some shopping carts, but we're not in anybody's way as they're getting their food. And yeah, it's really good for him. Good boy.